What's going on, guys? It's Picsoleated, and today is a beautiful day where we get to veer from the typical focus on sneakers and look at something a little more cool, a little more unique. Today we're taking a look at a collection forged between clothing and sneaker giant Adidas and music icon Pharrell Williams. Most people believe Adidas and Pharrell Williams begun their collaborative efforts in 2016 with the introduction of the Human Race NMD and then the Human Race NMDs and clothing lines that have been brewing ever since. Well, that's definitely when they ramped up, but their collaborative efforts started in 2014 with Stan Smith's and leather jackets. With such a wide breadth of collections already under their belt, we're taking a look at their latest offerings. They released the Adidas X Pharrell Williams Premium Basic Essentials clothing. This collection offers up many basics like hoodies, sweatshirts, sweatpants, all in a variety of vibrant and some muted colors. Now, I don't know what it is, but with all the graphic heavy and print heavy clothing we got in the last few years, it seems like the current trend has shifted towards more not so loud clothing, and now everyone wants to jump in on the basic essentials bandwagon. That's not a bad thing at all, to be honest. I love basic essentials. They're easy to wear, easy to style, usually cheaper than the more complex clothing, and they basically take the stress out of the daily fit decision-making process, if you will. And obviously, even if you're into loud clothing, there's always a time to take a break and chill, and that's what essentials are. Basically, they're must-haves in everyone's wardrobe. The Adidas X Pharrell Williams Premium Basic Essentials line is no different. The concept of this clothing line is comparable to Fogg's Essentials clothing line, with one exception: the colors. Adidas and Pharrell's line offers way more colors, whereas Essentials typically just offers muted tones, once in a while offering a pop of color like these yellow Essentials sweatpants right here, but these are really just the exception to the rule. The clothing line sold out pretty quickly, but I was able to get a few pieces before it did, so we'll take a look at those. Another positive about this collection is the pricing. It's really affordable. I mean, once it gets to the sweatshirts and sweatpants, the pricing gets into the range of, it's a little pricey, but not really territory. The t-shirts cost 40 Canadian dollars, the crewnecks cost 90 Canadian dollars, the sweatpants were $120, some colors were 100 Canadian dollars. I'm not entirely sure why the price difference on certain colors, and the hoodies were the most expensive at 130 Canadian dollars. Like for me, once the price goes over 100 Canadian dollars, it gets kind of hard for me to keep calling these essentials, but they skirt that definition by calling these premium, which means they should be high quality clothes. So let's find out if they are. The first item I got from the collection is this hoodie in bold gold, which is really just yellow. I typically go size large for my clothing, but I got this in a size medium because one, size large was sold out, and two, I kind of wanted to show you guys what a size medium fits like. My true size is a size medium, but I prefer sizing up to a size large for a cozy fit most of the time. For reference, my height is 5'7", I weigh around 160-165 pounds, I have a 33 waist. The size medium here fits me good, but once again, I prefer a little more space and coziness in my clothing. As I put this hoodie on, I could already tell the material was of a better quality than most hoodies. However, it has this kind of harder feeling texture where you can tell it's durable. It's definitely still comfortable and actually feels more breathable than most hoodies. It's almost like Adidas took their sportswear material and combined it with casual material, if that makes sense. The hoodie is pretty plain aside from its vibrant color. It's got Human Race branding on the chest stitched in. The sleeves have a nice bit of slack and a long elasticated cuff that feels very hefty and nice quality. The hood doesn't have the traditional drawstrings, but rather opts for the overlapping design. It's pretty spacious, which I wish more hoodies had spacious hoods. It's a nice hoodie, but the elastic waist is just a little too snug for me. The hoodie also has a kangaroo pouch that's stitched up a little from the bottom, which is great because even though it restricts the angles at which you can slide your hands in, you can actually store something in the kangaroo pocket and it'll prevent it from falling or sliding out if you bend to your side. Next up, we have the orange crewneck in a size large. I love this orange color. It is vibrant, but orange is one of my favorite colors, so I was glad this was still in stock in a size large. Once again, material feels great. There's more space in this crewneck because of the size up, obviously. The sleeves are a little more baggy. The crewneck also has the long elasticated cuffs and has Human Race branding on the left sleeve near the wrist, as opposed to on the chest like the hoodie did. I'm honestly not a crewneck kind of guy. I just feel like if I'm wearing something as cozy as this, I'd prefer it had a hood and a kangaroo pocket. But if you're a crewneck person, you'll enjoy these. Again, it is soft from the inside, don't get me wrong, but that outer texture that's a little rougher than what I'm used to on essentials, I'm just not a fan of it. Next, we have these sweatpants in green in a size large. I gotta give it to Adidas. So far, they're 2 for 2 on sweatpants in any of their gender neutral collections. The Beyonce x Ivy Park sweatpants, which were also gender neutral, fit great and were comfortable, and these fit comfortably too. Aesthetically, for me, they might be a touch too big, but I'm okay with that when they're super comfortable. I can style these however I like. The sweatpants have 2 front pockets, each with a zipper enclosure to keep your belongings from falling out. The zipper feels super smooth and has a little pull string which makes it easier to grab onto and open or close the zipper. They also have 2 back pockets, which is actually refreshing because so many sweatpants nowadays either have 1 or no back pockets. And I don't really use back pockets for the most part because sitting with items in your back pocket is terrible for your back, but they're good to have during those days where you might just end up having too many things to carry. The pants have an elasticated waist and elasticated cuffs on the pant legs. Lastly, we have the same style of sweatpants, but this time they're in an orange color. My critique of these is the same as the green sweatpants because they're literally the same thing. I just wanted to get that full orange tangerine fit, alright? So yeah, there you have it. Orange slides, orange pants, orange crew neck. Now you saw me wear the Pharrell x Adidas slides with the clothing items from this collection. Adidas and Pharrell also released slides with this collection in many more colorways, but if you want my review on the slides, I've already done one, so I'll either leave a link in the description or the card up top over here. If not, just look at my previous videos. It's gonna be like just a few before this one. That's my review of the collection. For the price, you really can't go wrong. The rough texture on the outside isn't the worst thing on the planet, especially since the inside is still soft and that's really what's gonna be making contact with your body, but it's still something to keep in mind if that's something that bothers you. Unfortunately, most of the items in this collection are already sold out or have like 1 size left, and it's usually like the weird size, like a 2 extra small, but they're not really reselling, so I'll leave a link in the description where you can go ahead and get whatever you want for probably around retail. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button for more videos, and hit the noti bell to join Noti Gang and so you don't miss out on future videos. Catch you in the next one. Pixelated is looking like an entrepreneur.